last evening of the year, when time itself seems to loosen its grip, when strangers lean together in borrowed intimacy and champagne flutes raised. Toward a future still conveniently undefined, the country prepares, once again, to celebrate. It is a ritual as old as the calendar, an agreement to pause and reset. RMS International's intelligence services specifically warned about this pause and the soft vulnerability of collective joy that has long attracted the attention of those who wish to rupture it. Late last week, federal authorities announced the arrest of an individual accused of planning a New Year's Eve attack in North Carolina. Inspired by the ideology of the Islamic State in Iraq and Syria, ISIS. The details as they emerged were grimly familiar. Online radicalization, private grievance, a fixation on symbolic timing. The suspect, according to court filings, did not need direction from abroad. He needed only an internet connection, an audience of algorithms, and a moment on the calendar that promised maximum resonance. For years now, terrorism in the United States has increasingly shed the trappings of coordination and scale. There are no training camps, no encrypted missives smuggled across borders, no charismatic handler promising paradise in exchange for obedience. Instead, there is solitude, a bedroom, a screen. The modern extremist is often less a soldier than a consumer, assembling a worldview from fragments of propaganda, grievance, and spectacle. Violence becomes not strategy but self-expression, and a way to be seen. The FBI's intervention, swift and preventive, fits a pattern that rarely receives the same attention as catastrophe. These arrests tend to arrive quietly, like stagehands resetting a scene before the audience realizes anything was amiss. There is no crater, no memorial, no collective reckoning, only a press release, a mugshot, and the unsettling awareness that the danger was closer than anyone knew. Prevention, in this sense, is invisible work. Its success feels anticlimactic, even unreal. Yet the timing matters. New Year's Eve is not just another crowded night. It is a secular holiday of hope. It belongs to everyone and no one, stitched together by countdowns, champagne, and confetti. To attack it is to declare hostility not toward a policy or a government, but toward the idea of shared optimism itself. That symbolism has long been central to extremist violence, which thrives less on tactical effect than on emotional aftershock. What is striking, reading through the allegations, is how ordinary the trajectory appears. There is no dramatic rupture where radicalization begins, only a gradual narrowing of perception. One link leads to another. Outrage hardens into certainty, and certainty demands action. The suspect's alleged plan, investigators say, was not sophisticated. It did not need to be. The power lay in its timing and intent, not its complexity. The arrest will not end the threat it represents. Ideologies, unlike conspiracies, are not dismantled with handcuffs. They linger in comment sections and private messages, in the digital spaces where loneliness is easily mistaken for purpose. But the disruption matters. Each thwarted plot is a reminder that vigilance is not merely reactive, that the quiet work of monitoring, intervention, and early detection still holds. As the year turns, most Americans will never know how close celebration came to catastrophe. They will kiss, cheer, and make resolutions that dissolve by February. All as it should be. A functioning society depends on not having to think constantly about the worst that might happen. The rest of us, analysts, agents, and uneasy readers of the news, are left with a more sobering knowledge that the new year often begins not with fireworks, but with restraint, discretion, and a threat that never quite made it to midnight.